Hello, 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 Virat. Hello there. How are you doing today? Is it hot? Is it hot like it is here? Ugh. Yesterday was a steamy day. It was a steamy day. I am back. I am back. It is 11:58 and the kid finally rolled out of bed. You gotta love summer break, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I will be not having fun this evening when it's like 1,000 degrees. Once the sun starts to drop, I'm gonna try and go outside and mow. Did my ear pop? Kinda. Ugh. Hello there, people. Happy Tuesday. It is Omega Tuesday. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. But if you just let me see, Alt 4. If you go to the New Eden store and you are in Omega account, you will see a Zeroplex giveaway right here. Not giveaway, but 15,000 skill points. So if you are Omega, you get that every single Tuesday, which is awesome. That adds up over time, people. And tomorrow is July 1st, so that means a brand new roll of the daily opportunities, and earn yourself the 225,000 skill points. Or what's 3 times 10? Like another 300,000. If it's a 30-day month, you can get 10,000 skill points a day if you complete 2 of them, which is really simple. Just get yourself, move 3 jumps, or go mine something, or, if you have ever marks laying around, you can just go pay for them without even doing anything. You can just go right here, click complete, and then, 2,500 ever marks, I believe, is what it costs to do it. But yeah, fun times. So I should have been here at 10 o'clock, or 2 hours ago, but guess what? They were working on the internet in the area again, so it was going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Kind of like the burger joint, but not as good of a, outcome. No burger, just bad internet. So we'll see. If it holds, it holds. If it doesn't, well, that sucks. How about that? It's really about the... Oops. It's really about the best I can tell you. We're gonna give it a try. We shall see. Yeah, I already did it on all the other accounts, so now it's just kind of chilling, making some money, I was perusing Reddit and things like that this morning, trying to kill some time. One of the kittens escaped out of the sunroom, but she quickly found out that it's hot out, laying out in the blazing sun. She came in, I put her underneath the ceiling fan in her sunroom, and she was just panting because she was a little warmish. Yeah, that's what happens. The big bad world is interesting, especially for a kitten. But it's okay. She is home and safe. She is a rebel, is what she is. She is a rebel. She was the first one to almost escape yesterday, and today she was the first one to actually escape. They see the other four kittens that they're not feral or wild or anything. They live outside because they didn't have to be nurtured back to health. They had their mama cat. So, yeah. Yep. Fun times. Cats, man. Cats. Like the expression, it's like herding cats. Yeah, it's a very true expression because getting these cats to do anything useful is, let's just say, difficult. Difficult. Alright, we got that one. But yeah, we're just chilling, baby. Just chilling. Kind of, I finished prepping all my PI stuff, so that way Friday I can set up 6 new planets. That'll be interesting. That'll put me up to 96. Yep. It's a lot of planets, dude. It's not a lot of ISK, okay? It's enough. It's enough to make a few bucks passively every day when you can't be online or something like that. Yeah. So, but it's okay. Wow, it's been like 2 minutes and I'm already yawning. What the heck, man? I'm such a lazy bum. So yeah, because I'm 2 hours late, I'll be here 2 hours, and then yeah, probably get dressed in normal human clothes and potentially prep the things I need to prep out in the yard because I need to mow. I need to do it. I needs to do it, people. All right, we'll go with you. Come on, there we go. There we go. Yeah, other than that, well, my skill finished, so I'm finally in the astrometric skills. So 137 days, and I'll have all those finished, and then I need to move myself into a ship, whether it's a pacifier. I doubt it's going to be a pacifier. That would be stupid just for scanning. But, get something scanning. Then try my hand at that. Never really done that before. I've found wormholes, okay? I'm not an idiot. I have found wormholes. But, yeah. Legit trying to scan. Haven't really done that. So start off in something small, and then we'll go from there. I don't know. I don't know, Captain. Why? There we go. Man, the internet is fluctuating like big time. 3,500, 7,000, 5,000, 6,200. Jesus. It's craziness. It's okay. It's okay. How's everybody doing other than frying? Huh? Let's take a look at it. So yesterday it was 91, today it's going to be 93, tomorrow 95, Thursday 95, Friday 94, Saturday 91, and then I just see thunderstorms Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. What? Get off me. Anyway, sorry. It is fruit fly season. And for those of you that may not know what that is, it makes you feel like you live in a dirty house. But no, they actually come from the drains, especially in your kitchen. Yeah, like food particles and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, it's fruit fly season. And those things upset me like no other. See, right there, frame drops. Right there, baby. Frame drops. What was it? Dropped due to network. Yep. Interesting. So, well, that's probably not good. Oh, now we're at 4,000. Interesting. So I did that. So it should not affect the download. So I was updating some apps on my phone, and miraculously, I started losing frames. Oh, there it goes. Hey, okay. Now it came back. I hate our internet. I really do. This is gonna kill the whole streaming thing before we even get a chance to, like, really do it. It's ticking me off, dude. It's ticking me off. It's okay, though. We'll get through it together. Or not. So you're at work. Awesome. Work sucks. Don't you wish you could just wake up like, hey, somebody has, you know, put $10 million in your bank account. You don't have to work anymore. I don't even know if I'd be able to do that. I mean, obviously, I retired from the military, so right now I'm not working, but I have 1,000 other things to do. Will I be able to sit around and be lazy forever? I don't know. That's why I try not to be lazy. That is why. Alright, that one's almost done. Almost. Yeah, my voice is kind of crackly because I am on some pretty awesome, like, allergy medicines because there's apparently something wrong with my ears. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. My doctor told me, though. We'll find out, baby. Come on. Oh, there it goes again. Ugh. It's ticking me off. Wow, and then it just jumped up to 8,000. Oh, this is upsetting. It's okay. We'll get through this. Yep. We'll get through it, baby. I promise. Come on, homie. Do. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's back. It's back. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Maybe, baby. I don't know. Oh, yep. Let's bring these in. All right. Whee. One mo. Menards. You gotta love it. Menards is awesome. Expensive, but awesome. Home repair. Home repair. Alrighty. Come on. Oh, there we go. Bonk, 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 bonk. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. We got it. We got it. Ooh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Yesterday I felt bad most of the day, dude. I did not eat. I just had this feeling I did not want to eat, and I paid the price. I did. Big time. Alright, we stabilized. We stabilized. Alright. Okay. So, here in about a week, the Vanguard playtest begins. My big thing is, I know it's on Steam as well. So, does that mean it's only Steam? I don't know, Captain. I will say that is one of my more proud things that in my career I actually legitimately did meet a Captain Obvious. Okay? I did meet a Captain Obvious. It is as funny as it seems. Woohoo! Alright. Run! Run, little friend. Man, oh man. That's funny. So that means I would be able to do this. Yep. That's hilarious. Okay. Here we go to save the day. Sorry, I'm childish. No, I don't care. 1700 frames. Alright. Do. The money-making phase. Please, after we get through the holidays of the summer, can we please initiate like an all-out EVE Online war? I would really, really enjoy a full-on conflict. Like, seriously. It would make me extremely happy. But I don't know. Yay. There we go. Oh, wait. How about this? There we go. That's why. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Because I'm not that bright, that's why. Come on. Ooh, is there Nitra? Alright. Three. Alright. Let's do this. What up, Aparlo? How are you? Are you miserable in this heat as well? I know I am. I'm not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. Kablam. Oh, that's where. There we go. Do. Okay. Good. What about you? No. Yeah. I'd rather. Yeah, I'm trying not to go outside. That's my big thing. I'm gonna go outside tonight though, when the sun drops, and mow. I'd rather mow in the dark than mow in the blazing sun that is taking place, because it's warmish. Okay. Yesterday it sucked, and today it's gonna be even hotter. But no, other than that, no, just kind of chilling, enjoying the fact that we have AC. Excited for this weekend? You know what I mean? Because of the 4th of July? Hopefully. If that's not your answer, I'm done talking to you. Oh. Yes. I am excited for this weekend as well. The 4th of July. But we'll see, because it's supposed to be thunderstorms like for 5 days. I don't know. Yay. I don't know. Come on. There we go. Kablam, blam, blam, blam. What was it? I can't tell. Did the lights just flicker, or was that me? Yep, going out of town to watch fireworks. Hey, there you go. Yeah, we've had numerous years of wonderful weather, so I can't really even be mad if it goes to poop this weekend. because at this point we kind of earned it. But it is the 250th. That's what upsets me the most. It is. Can't believe it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Dag nabbit. Yeah, out of town is always good. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay. For all the clear 4th of July's, we used to get soaked for. Yeah, Halloween is always iffy, man. Some years we'll have snow, but most years, yes, the same. It's rain for some reason. It's very weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. 2, 3, 4. All right. But it's okay. It'll be fun either way. One thing we haven't done, though, in years is actually go to a fireworks show, like a city one or anything like that. We haven't done that in a long time. We normally host here at the house. But not this year. There we go. That's what I wanted. Kablam. Yeah. Wow. Interesting. Some idiot decided to jump a random dreadnought into our space. That's weird. That's weird, but okay. Docking request accepted. Yep, Halloween, man. Halloween is my favorite. It's one of my more favorite holidays. I loves it. Actually, anything Halloween and after, like, is my holiday season. Because you got Halloween, then you've got Veterans Day and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good time of the year. All the holidays, especially the big six. But yeah, all the holidays. Yeah. So what are you up to today? Hmm. God bless it again. Really getting tired of this internet, man. Gosh dang it. Goodbye. Who are you? You're a nobody. You want Thanksgiving food already? You know what? I can share that sentiment. Yes. Yes. Mimitar shuttle, huh? A Mimitar shuttle. Okay. Yeah, Thanksgiving food. I'm not really one for leftovers that often, but Thanksgiving food I will mess up for days. In between doing art and watching Star Trek and using my tablet. Wow, multitasking for the win. Star Trek. What Star Trek? You talking about one of the movies or the shows? Got to be descriptive there, Trekkie. Hmm. Excuse me. I mean, I know this is a different universe entirely, but I was really sad when they nixed the whole Stargate reboot. Yeah, I was disappointed with that. Voyager. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Is that the one with Scott Bakula? I could be wrong. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Who are you? Yep. And now we're good. Okay. Kablamski. No. Oh, wait, they're all gonna move. Well, that's stupid. Stargate was weird but cool. So the original series, Stargate, after the movie Stargate, was awesome. Atlantis was okay, and there's actually a way, because Atlantis and Stargate were made years apart, but there is a way to watch like certain seasons and episodes in a specific order of both series, and it actually matches up because things that they do in Stargate directly relates to Atlantis and vice versa. So it's actually pretty cool. I don't know who sat there and like figured that all out, but that person definitely had a lot of time. Stargate, he's on Enterprise. Okay, okay, okay. The Stargate was cool. I liked the movie. I've always been, Kurt Russell and, stuff like that. They did a good job. James Spader. He's just an awesome actor, especially doing like the voice of Ultron in Avengers and stuff like that. But yeah, those shows are interesting. Star Trek, I liked the movies more than the shows. Like First Contact is one of my favorites. Yeah. That's probably why I'm playing a space-based game, because, my inner nerd. My inner nerd, man. Kablam. Kablamski. Yep. He's on Enterprise. Oh, yeah. Where are you at? I don't know where you are. Oh, okay. You're a ways away. Halfway want to put on Criminal Minds, but I'll get distracted from drawing. Yeah, Criminal Minds. Yeah, that's a decent one. I would say Law and Order SVU, but you could just be like, well, which decade? Because it's been around for so darn long. I've been seeing a lot of clips in my social media of Blue Bloods, that New York police stuff. I guess that's been around like forever and a day as well. I did not know that, but that seems like an interesting show as well. I don't know. I've seen cool. I mean, some of the clips look interesting. And Tom Selleck and his, famous mustache. Love SVU. Yeah. SVU, back when Ice-T, like, after the rapping of Ice-T, he's more like watered down T these days. Yeah, SVU is pretty good as well. It gets kind of repetitive. I mean, there's only, well, they figured it out. How many ways can you tell a similar story? Yeah, they definitely did that. but it kind of does get repetitive as far as like the scenario may be different, but the approach and stuff like that. But it's the police, they have or detectives and all that happy stuff. It's all procedural. SVU before Barba left ADA guy. Oh yeah, yeah. I've watched. I don't know how many episodes of SVU. When I would go to the hotels and stuff for army missions, they would have like a dedicated channel where it was just 24/7 SVU. So if there was nothing on the movie channels, I would just have that on as, kind of white noise in the background. But yeah. Good show. Very old. Very old. Come on. Oh, there we go. No. No. Do. SVU before Elliot left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to be a one-hit wonder, just being on that show. But then, he did the Superman movie. And, he's kind of branched out. So I'm glad to see he's not just a one-trick pony. That's definitely a good thing. Yeah, there's nothing really out there that I care to watch right now. Like, I know House of the Dragon season 3. We watched season 1. I mean, it was okay, but it definitely was not Game of Thrones, okay? Everybody kind of got stuck with that as a standard, and I just cannot do anything else with it. Just like, what is it, Night of the Seven Kingdoms or something like that? Like, that one, I never got into it, didn't really care. I'm tired of everything turning into a series. Like, especially Disney stuff turning into series and Marvel. Like, dude, I understand there's probably more money in that because you have to have a streaming service for X amount of time, and God bless it. But I'm just tired of streaming services. I just want let me sit down for 2 or 3 hours, watch this, and be done with it. I don't want to come back every week. The only way I'll change that remark is because apparently Xbox itself is starting to look into the Halo TV show. That I will change my mind on because, well, it's Halo. Come on now. House of the Dragon's cool, but it's too medieval for me. I want sci-fi. Yeah. I mean, you already know the ending of House of the Dragon before the first episode even kicks off because of, everything that takes place on, before Game of Thrones. Like, they explain it in Game of Thrones what happens. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. But, whatever, man. Whatever. Interesting. Man, how did he get 12 jumps already? Good lord. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm just glad that, House of the Dragon, they actually show more of the dragons. Like, you can see from Game of Thrones how underprepared Daenerys was, and you would figure her advisors would help her. But, like, the armor and stuff for the dragons and the proper mounts to ride them and stuff, you would figure that, they would tell her, but I guess not. It's okay. It's whatever, man. The mother of dragons. But, yeah. Anyway. Do. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Had one of our kittens escape the sunroom this morning. She jumped the table that we have blocking the door, and they're starting to grow really fast now, so they're starting to figure out they have ups, and they can jump really good. was about to say, who's the dragon lady? Then he said her name. The dragon lady! Yeah. Emilia Clarke. The dragon lady. Yeah, that was so bad. So many kids are named Daenerys and Khaleesi. It's ridiculous just because people enjoyed that show. I mean, I get it, but you really want your kid growing up saying, "Hi, my name is Khaleesi." Like, really? That's where we're going with? Bad parenting. We're not being allowed to watch Lord of the Rings because it was... Lord of the Rings? What? How is it too mature? You should read the books. If you haven't, you need to read the books for Lord of the Rings. Like, versus the movie, there's a lot of differences. Like, obviously in the movie, Sauron was the great eye. In the books, he still had a physical body. Yep. Little things like that. Too mature. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense, because back when it came out, you were just a wee lass. Knee-high to a grasshopper. Oh, you meant Game of Thrones. Okay. Yeah, Game of Thrones was definitely mature. I'm not going to say the words, but it was... Yeah, it was not anything for children. Or, heck, even as an adult, I was like, whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that show was definitely... it had some stuff in it that probably you shouldn't put on TV. Yeah. A lot of it, too. I was surprised. They didn't have too many good fight scenes, but man, they had a lot of that other, let's just say, stuff. Anyway. I love Lord of the Rings. They're fun. Hopefully, run between Gandalf use their staff. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is awesome. I'm really, I do want to watch the Search for Gollum. That's going to be cool. I mean, the Hobbit movies were good too. They weren't as great, but they were good. Okay. I have not watched the series. What is it? The Rings of Power or whatever it's called. I haven't watched any of that. It looks cool. I like a young Galadriel and stuff like that, and Elrond, and yeah, haven't watched any of that though. Kablam. Yeah. Yeah, Lord of the Rings is great. We every winter during Christmas break, we will watch all 6 movies, Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. Yep, I'm gonna do it. You know what I want? So last night it was so hot, we decided to go with a salad for dinner, like an elaborate salad. Speaking of salad, holy crap! You just put this back in my head. So Pizza Hut is bringing back the original salad bars. The original salad bars. There was 2 versions. There was one that was actually just salad stuff, and then there was the pizza bar, which was, you know, just pizzas, and you just go pick what you want. It was like a buffet of pizza. But Pizza Hut is bringing that back. I don't know about everywhere, but I know that the one that's near us is doing it again. I loved that, especially like when they had like the darker lights and the red cups. Like, oh yeah, man. It felt great. It felt like a family-friendly atmosphere versus just another part of the industry and, you know, pay us and get out. Yeah. Buttheads. Whee. This sounds awesome. Yeah, I don't know if you're old enough to remember that. When they stopped doing the salad bars and stuff, you might be too young. Hence, I'm too old. That's what it comes down to. But yeah, it was great. It is great. Not was great. Do. Ah, there we go. We have one in college town called Simple Simon's Pizza. It's awesome. Yeah, an all-you-can-eat buffet of pizza, I think, is just a win. Pizza doesn't go bad. I mean, you were in college, you know that. You know pizza can't go bad. Like, oh, it's been in the fridge for a week. And it's dinner. Like, pizza doesn't go bad. Somehow, it has a natural immunity to decay. I love it. Never goes bad. Yeah. I was 10 to 16 when pizza, when salad bar shit. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you remember it, but it's a fleeting memory. Got it. Got it. Yeah, it's nuts. Ding 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 ding. Yep. It's little things like that that really made times great. Woohoo! Oh, there we go. Sorry. I don't know why I'm yawning, dude. I definitely got enough sleep. I remember getting back in middle school on field trips. Oh, nice. Did they? Oh, man. I remember this Pizza Hut thing. I don't remember what it was called, but you read X amount of books during the school year and you got a pizza. I don't remember what it was, but I remember that. Man, that was like the best thing ever. Getting it. Pizza Hut. How about let's Google Pizza Hut. Book it. The Book It program. Yep, that's it. They've been doing that forever. I remember that when I was a kid. That's when you know it's been a while. Book It. Yep, I remember that now. Heck yeah. Book It. That's right. Yeah, see, it just struck a memory in your head too. Yep, I love it. Yeah, Book It was great, man. You mean I just gotta read these books and I get a free or a free little pizza? Dude, sign me up. Yep. Book It. Greatest stuff ever, man. That and it was always cool when restaurants did little programs like that to inspire like educational benefits, like rating and stuff. They still kind of do it, but only certain chains. Well, I know Pizza Hut does it because I just Googled it and it's on their website for 2026. So, yep. That's at least something. I didn't know they only did. Yeah, well, it does make sense. They only do it at certain chains. They're a bunch of meatheads. Why would they care about what people think? But, okay. This one be done, son. Wow. I just, like, what the heck was that? What the heck? Alright. Sometimes it stutters. It shouldn't be, but sometimes it does. 45. Little, like, Big Town Pizza Huts. will, but our small college town might. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, they still do a thing, whether or not you're a franchisee or, you're actually part of the big chain. Because, just like those private McDonald's where somebody is just a franchisee, they own it, but they just pay the rights to be able to flash the logo kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, there's a dude in our town, in our city next door. He owns like 7 McDonald's or something like that. That's a lot of money. What a jerk. Oh. We'll go after you. Do do do. 28 days. And that new Halo game comes out. As we get a little bit closer, I'll bet they'll put out some more information about it. I'll bet. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. That was disgusting. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Let me guess, Mystics at work? Always, dude. That lady cannot sit still. She had her gallbladder out. Like 5 days later, she was back at it, man. She can't sit still. Once she started feeling better, it was just a ticking time bomb of like, oh, yep, she's going to escape too. Yep. She can't sit still, dude. I admire her for it. I am not jealous whatsoever, but I do admire her for it. When she puts her mind to something, dude, it's gonna win. She's like Rumpelstiltskin turning straw into gold, except for yeah, she's good at what she does. So excited for new CE. Yeah, me too, man. I'm excited for. I just the assault on the control room, silent, cartographer. So many good missions. I'm just curious what they did for the sounds of the flood, because obviously the flood were terrifying. So I'm curious to see what that's going to be like. I'm really curious to see what the heck happens, man. Because some of those missions were just amazing. The library, I'm terrified of. Rocket Flood, definitely not a fan. Don't recommend. Yeah. So, Rocket Flood took me off to this day. They make me mad. Do. Oh, yeah. But hopefully the physics are better than the original game. Like, you know how, like, if your ghost touches you, you just die. And, all the little physics things that just absolutely murks you. Yeah, I want library keys, grave mine, and the hog run. Yeah, the hog run. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to break my mindset because they added a bunch of crap, obviously, to it. So, like, that's obviously a thing. And then, you're gonna have, the differences in the missions because it's not gonna be the true missions. Like, that's why I hate two betrayals. That one at the end of the hallway. Yeah, it is upsetting. I feel you on that one, homie. Yep. Look at this for. But yeah, I do want to play it. I'm definitely excited. I am excited. Play it. Beat it in a couple of days. Uninstall it, never play it again. Yep, that's kind of what I'm going to do. I do not want to get Game Pass, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. Game is game. I don't care as long as I get a kill. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Here we go. Alright, that made me nervous there for a second. And so I'm going to see my favorite character. Yeah, pretty much, man. People are making fun of the Cortana changes. That was interesting. I don't know how that's going to go. She does look different. I don't know why they had to go up and change everything about her. Thankfully, it's still Jen Taylor, but still. Like, obviously, everybody on this little blue ball that we live on expires, right? So hopefully they do like Darth Vader, and they just keep the voices, and they just, you know, computer make it kind of like, you know, what was his name? Something... James Earl Jones, you know, for Darth Vader, how they just kind of continued the voice even though he passed away. They need to do the same thing for the Master Chief and Cortana for as long as it lasts. She looks cool, and she's my... Yeah. I like the weapon, honestly. I mean, the weapon was great. I mean, that literally is Cortana. But the weapon in Halo Infinite, I thought she was just cool. Cortana was a smartass, but I mean, I feel like the weapon was equally as much. She just had no idea what the heck was going on. Because, you know, she was kind of a blank slate. Wonder how she's going to look in the control room. Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that. The weapon is awesome. I agree. She's like a more childlike or childish version of you know, Cortana. She's quirky. Her responses are a lot more random versus Cortana, who is, you know, well thought out, and, you know, she's always playing chess. You know, she steps ahead. We'll see. Why am I yawning? Oh my god. There we go. I should not be yawning. There we go. When is she not? That's the fun part. Yeah, when they have an attitude. Yeah. Yep, it's definitely the symbiotic to a marriage right there when she gets mad. Oh, and I say that out loud. Mystic's gonna come home and smack me. But yeah. Yeah, she does get an attitude, that's true. She's like a college kid, weapons middle shoot. Oh yeah, middle schooler. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Do. There we go. Another one. Another one. I am looking forward to it, though. It's gonna be a cool game. I don't care. It's another Halo title. That's all I care about. More Halo, better. Yeah, they need to hurry up and get a what's it called? Multiplayer out, because like HCS is dead in the water, and man, the game is kind of drying up. Why? There we go. Should not be yawning. 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 What the heck is yawning? I don't even know what that is. Oh. Ah. Nice. I like the little flood spore. The flood spore. Man, that's always good. Do. That's pretty good, Aparlo. That is pretty good. Especially if it's off the top of your head. Like, you know, no tracing and things like that. It's good. It's excellent. Gonna take forever. Oh yeah, absolutely. Do, 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 do. Yeah, it does take a while. That's why I'm glad you're artistic, because I am not. I am not. Traced his arbiter's face. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I was never good in art class or anything like that. I'm pretty sure they passed me just because, like, okay, this dude, we got to get him out of here, but we just can't. We got to do something. I can't even trace, like, correctly. I am not an artsy person. Baby Trigger is, though. Tiny is. Yeah, she's very. Don't go there. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Get in the zone, auto zone. Oh, sorry. If I'm in the zone, I can get a lot done in like 2 hours, but I get distracted. Yeah, distractions. See, I call it procrastination. You call it distraction. I procrastinate. If it's something that requires like an immense amount of detail, I will procrastinate until it's an absolute necessity. Mm-mm. Trigger anymore. Yeah, I know. You're right. We got old, dude. I mean, you can, you know that. I mean, we got old. First person shooters, they don't agree with me anymore. And oh my god, we got old. See, this is a game. It's a slower pace. It's a lot more depth. It's not just, oh my god, another ranked match. The depth on this game has been since 2003, and you know, you cannot accomplish this game. You just can't win, quote unquote. Versus Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like that. I can't do it anymore. I really wish I could, but I get sick, literally, from this game, or those games. So we kind of did a rebrand on everything, as you can see, like the Discord logo. We rebranded everything as a permanent brand. You know, it's more expressive of us. And you know, she's see, that's where I can say Mystic is also, you know, very artistic, but she designed everything, the logos and all that stuff. She did a phenomenal job doing it all. So, but that's you stick with what you know, right? If you're good at something, you know, hone it. And yeah, I can't do that kind of ranked and stuff against a bunch of 10-year-olds. Yeah. But that's just me. Yeah. Oh shoot. No. I call it a trap. You ever hear a noise in the hallway? I can look up and do something else. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Did I dump this out? Yeah, I did. Kind of lost my way there for a second. But yeah, so yeah, TFG as its entire. You know, I still have that drawing you made. You know, I still have it. It's all boxed up, and it's inside a pressure chamber, or not pressure chamber, but a glorified Ziploc baggie, so that way oxygen can't touch it and it keeps it safe, so that way it won't degrade over time. Yeah, we still have all that stuff. All of it. It's part of our lives. But yeah. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. Oh yeah. Alright. Roll. Oh yeah, that's right. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. Ugh. Wait for it to stop. There we go. Okay. You gotta fix your sleep schedule, huh? Oh man. Isn't that's the story of my life. Like, Tiny got up at noon today. She is definitely enjoying her summer break and maximizing it. What did I send? I don't even remember. It was actually a very similar picture to what you showed me just now in Discord. Very similar. You don't even remember. I see how much you care. Good job. I'm just kidding. I do have an active target. It was like half a second late. My bad. No, that's it. Okay, there we go. I was just reading something really quickly. Anyway. It was like 3 moves ago. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good way to fix the old sleep schedule, man. That's always difficult. Like, to fix my sleep schedule, I just take a dive off a cliff. I'll just pull an all-nighter and then stay up that next day and then go to sleep at the proper time because I'm tired enough, and then I'm fixed from there. That's how I do it. Tiny, I would not want her to do that because she gets cranky when she's tired. So, yeah, definitely don't want that. Don't want that at all. Nope. I couldn't. All of them. do do. Right. Almost. Almost. Do. Alright. So it's stabilized. I am happy about that. Oh yeah. See, I get distracted so easily. I really do. What was I doing? Snipping tool. Yep, there it is. Welcome to EVE Online. Yeah, Parlo, if you ever start playing this game, you're gonna switch your major to, like, math. Oh yeah. This game is, like, or, you know, Excel online. There's so many Excel spreadsheets. There's so many spreadsheets about this game. This game is so deep in Microsoft Excel that Microsoft itself actually made a plugin for EVE Online inside of Microsoft Excel. That's nuts. Just came back from the fridge. Oh yeah, if you started playing this game, you would change your major to mathematics. Guaranteed. You'd be a mathematician just because of, like... So this is a player-driven economy. They have a real-life economist. Whatever the damn word, economist. Anyway, a person that works with the economy. You know, that, you know, they monitor it. And, like, no kidding. Like, there's people that will math this to, like, 0.01 cent. It's nuts. It's nuts. Yeah. If you want to have a second, like, full-time job, play EVE Online. That's all I'm saying. That's the one thing I do miss about, like, Halo and stuff like that. You play a game or two. Alright, I'm done. EVE Online, you play a game, you know, you play for an hour or two and you're like, oh wow, I'm just getting warmed up. Yeah. It's crazy in that aspect. Ooh. Thought I hit the wrong button. Welcome to EVE Online. Yeah. EVE Vanguard. That's what I needed to Google. EVE Vanguard. That's what I wanted. So... Oh, it's only on Steam? What? Are you serious? They're only allowing the playtest on Steam? Dagnabbit. 26 June. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. On Steam and the Eve launcher. Okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, because I do not have Steam. And I was not planning on actually getting it. There we go. Pacifier. That's expensive. Come on, baby. Oh man, every single one of them, really. Alright, that one is also good. Alright. Come on. Go ahead and undock you. Come on. There we go. Two of them? Are you serious? Well, that's dumb. Of course, it gets that one instead. Here we go. And now in 10 seconds. Why, hello there. Perfect. We'll go ahead and lock you. And then we got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Always clean up your sites. You make a lot more money that way. Always. Sweet. All right, another one. Oh, hey, that actually worked. There we go. Okay. There we go. Whee.
Docking request accepted.
All right. You're so excited for tomorrow. National Guard's flying over and we get to see the Ooh, that's fun. It's always fun. It's for the Indy 500. We got to see the Blackhawks really close to the ground with the pace cars guiding the drivers on the first lap before they actually hit green flag. That was pretty cool to see. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. The kid is awake and moving around the house, so I'm gonna make sure she's all right now that she's been alive for a little bit. By alive, I mean awake. And then yeah, we'll get back to it. So BRB. Alright, baby, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Sorry. It took a while. It took a while. I have an old man bladder, and also I wanted to check on the kittens and the kid, make sure everybody's doing okay in this heat. The kittens are being very lethargic, which is to be expected, but I gave them something to drink again, and everybody is doing okay. Alright. Sorry. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. What? Don't be suspicious about what? Now you're making me suspicious and nervous. What are we not suspicious about? Let me know, man. Let me know. Imp. That's funny. Hey, guess what? The warp drive's active. It's a song? Oh, okay. See, you made me nervous there for a second. Like, I'm suspicious now. Okay. College town, 45 miles from the Air Force Base. That's cool. Yeah, it's fun when they do their flyovers. Once a month, they'll do the jumps. Like they'll have the guys jumping out of them to get their monthly jump status. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. If you ever get the chance, ride in one or fly in one, I should say. I've been in C-17, C-5s. Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. They're pretty cool, dude. They're pretty cool. If you want to get your nerd on, yeah, it's the way to do it. It's really fun. So in Afghanistan, I was, well, actually, it was Iraq too, but the first time I did it in Iraq, I was a door gunner on the back of a Black Hawk. Or not the back, but the side of a Black Hawk. And I also got to do it temporarily on the back of a Chinook. So you're tethered to the aircraft and your feet are dangling off the back of it at, 1,200 feet or so. And it was terrifying, but it was awesome at the same time. Once you get used to like looking at the ground and technically going backwards because of how you're facing, yeah, it's pretty sweet. Sometimes they do touch and goes. Oh yeah. I want to go in the Air Force Base, like go inside and look around, but I don't know how. So a lot of them you can get into if you have a driver's license or some form of ID. Now, most states, especially for the National Guard, they will do a yearly, they call it a kind of like a community day thing, where they will open the gates to the public and, like, have, like, chauffeured, basically, kind of stuff where you can kind of see what's going on. It's pretty cool. We actually just had ours at the camp that we live next to, the one that I used to work at before I retired. But fun stuff like that. But I would just get on your state's National Guard website, and then that kind of information is available. But they would not this year, but last year they did where you pay a little bit of money and then you get to go ride on a helicopter. We have a thing like that, but a star at the top of the right corner says visitor thing. Yeah, that's actually that real ID crap. Yeah, that star. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, most states have that now. It's part of that real ID thing. But yes, you are right. And when you're right, you're right. Oh, I got an itch. I got an itch. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm better now. I'm better. Okay. Yeah. 5. Kablam. But yeah, it's cool stuff like that. You get to see all kinds of cool things. Or they'll do like live ranges where they'll show weapons being fired and artillery and stuff like that. It's pretty sweet. Found this. Public base hours are typically held up. There you go. There you go. If you want to go see it, most of them will have like some form of a museum. Mostly it's about your state's military for the National Guard. So like the history of the state National Guard and the different units that are there, what they do, and things like that. It's pretty sweet. If you need help with it, I can help you. Of course, that would require you to tell me what state you're in. But yeah, I can help you pinpoint that kind of stuff. Especially, it's called a JFHQ, Joint Forces Headquarters. That's like your state headquarters. Normally, it's close to the mayor's office, so it's normally in the capital. But that's where like the big one is, and like all the head honchos work and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't care. Who knows? Okay. Yeah. See. Well, then let's do some googling. ARK Arkansas Nasty Guard. I mean National Guard. Just play it. Arkansas.nationalguard.mil. Okay. Let's go through this. So there's the National Guard. The Minutemen. Yep, I know who those are. PAO. Bases. Oh, you guys have a JMTC as well. Oh yeah, Chaffee. Yep, been there. Let's see. That's pretty cool. So Camp Robinson. So I'm guessing the Little Rock Air Force Base is what you're talking about. So, oh, the 189th. Okay, yeah. Nice. Very cool. Very nice. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that's all they got. Okay, let's click on this news. If you look up Little Rock Air Force Base, Rudolph plane, they have a plane painted for. Oh, that's awesome. Nice. That's cool. Yeah. Yep, that's awesome. But yeah, they do good stuff. But as far as like public access hours, normally there's the museum, which in your case will have probably some of the planes and stuff like that. Like here we have like the big one of the big Air Force, Grissom Air Base. It's also half of it's a prison, half of it's the old air base. They used to use it for World War II and stuff, but now it's kind of like a plain graveyard. They just have rows of aircraft that have been decommissioned for decades. You can go see that kind of stuff and things like that. It's pretty fun. Like if you go to Fort Knox, Kentucky, that used to be the home of the armor. So tankers and tanks and stuff like that. So they got like the Patton Museum and stuff like that. And of course the vaults that are allegedly quote unquote empty. Things like that. Each base has its own specialty. But like here, the camp that we live next to, yeah, you can get in there most times with just a license or some form of true real ID, because they can still scan it. But other than that, community day is when it's open. Unless there's a major operation going on, then nobody gets on unless you have an actual military ID. Like, we still have military IDs. They're the retiree ones. We can get on any installation in the world. Commissary, the PX, all that good stuff. Half of ours is housing and normal base stuff, and the rest is tank land. Like, there's a fence where you can see the tanks drive around doing practice. Oh, yeah, the tank trails. Yeah, that's always fun. Tanks are cool. They're, a few dozen tons of awesomeness. Yeah. So my first unit was in Germany, and it was with the 1st Armored Division, so tanks. That's where, so in the middle of winter, the rear of the tank, because it's actually a turbine engine like you have in aircraft. It's a jet engine kind of. That's what powers. That's the power pack for the tank itself, and it takes good old fashioned diesel. Um, they the they produce an immense amount of heat in the rear, but a lot of it's mostly carbon dioxide. So you have a choice. You can either freeze to death when you're training in the snow, or you can stand behind a tank, be warm, but you'll have a headache. It's the little choices in life, you know? Little choices. But now that I've been out for a few months, like some of the small details are like slowly starting to evaporate out of my mind. Like some of the small, because the military is nothing but acronyms and crap like that. Um, like I always used to make a joke that if you wanted to be a leadership, you had like before you graduate your leadership school, you had to come up with a new acronym. But some of those things are slowly starting to evaporate out of my head. It was land for tank, fence road, fence, land for tanks and fishing if you can get let on. Yeah, so like normally you have to go to the DNR or like get your fishing license, your hunting. What the heck? Your hunting license, stuff like that. So the military on the bases, they have their version of it as well. So you can't just use a normal fishing license. No, guess what? You got to go through their version of a safety course and stuff like that before you can fully do everything. Yeah, pretty dumb. A fishing license and trout stamp. So being a retired disabled veteran, I get some kind of hunting and fishing license. It's good for like a decade. Um, it's I haven't done it yet because I got to go to the DNR to get it, but it's pretty sweet. I'm probably gonna try my hand at hunting again this year. I did it last year. I only went a couple of times. Um, Life was just, let's just say, very busy. But yeah, we shall see, baby. Sweet. Mystic bought me some light bulbs for my mower because I popped my light bulbs when I washed it after it being really, really hot. So yeah, so that way tonight, if I have to mow in the dark, at least I can see for a little bit. Uh, uh, I, I, rear lights 2. Confuse them more. Oh, all right. Fish with a partner. Don't aim or throw at people. Have a first aid kit. Don't litter. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I haven't went fishing in years, though. Like, seriously. I am a bad person. I haven't went fishing in, God, 5, 6 years? Maybe? I still have all the stuff. I just haven't done it, man. Haven't done it. Haven't done it. Mm-mm-mm. So many fish per person, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, catch and release is always good. Unless I'm bank fishing, like off the river or something. If I catch, like, bottom feeders and stuff, I try to catch them because bottom feeders are just terrible. I'm a catfish kind of person. 1, I love fried catfish. 2, I love the fight that catfish put up. One thing I'm always terrified to do, though, what's it, noodling, where you put on that giant rubber glove and you stick your hand in a hole and hope to pull out like a massive catfish instead of like a snapping turtle and your hand is missing. Yeah, yeah. I know people that have done it, but I'm just terrified, dude. Like, I'm a big baby. Like, you reach in there, like, my hands are my life. Like, keyboard, mouse, that kind of stuff. Like, heck no, dude. Like, I put my hand in there and all of a sudden, well, you just lost 4 fingers. What would you like to do? Man, come on, man. Reach inside that fish, get them, and sew them back on. Bass fishing is something I've never done that I want to do. I've caught some giant sunfish. Dude, it's been so long. So long. Dude, our base has that cosmic bowling night, and I want to do that. So I've done it since Dad used to work at the bowling alley and the cosmic bowling. Oh, cosmic bowling is cool, yeah. That's another thing I haven't done in forever. I'm glad that you're just here to point out everything that I don't do. Thanks for that. No, bowling is fun. Cosmic bowling is cool. I think the last time I went bowling, and I don't even classify it as bowling, it was miniature bowling. It was half the lane, and the balls were smaller, but it was for my birthday last year. Yep, fun times. Do. Yeah. That's the only thing I don't like about this base. The camp that we live next to, or kind of close by. It has a Jimmy John's, and that's about it. No bowling alley, no fun stuff like that. Okay, sweet. Nothing like that. Oh wow, that was fast. Hang on. Let me. There we go. Dad used to work the bowling alley. It was on league Wednesday nights, and I bowled Sunday. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you're one of those good bowlers. Yeah, I'm not going bowling with you. You make me look bad. 200 is like a normal game for you? Yeah, I'd be upset. Or more like 270. I'd be like, yep, I'm leaving. It's good seeing you. I'm out. I'm not good at bowling as a lefty. I can't bowl worth a crap. I suck. Never been good at bowling. I haven't bowled in like 2-3 years. The highest game bowled is 235, and I'm a righty. I just bowl for fun. Yeah, that's what everybody says when they're a professional. Like, oh, I just do this in my off time. Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely perfect at it. But you know, what's that movie? Kingpin. I don't know if you've ever seen that. That's an older movie. Yeah, about bowling. Yeah, I've never been good at bowling. Do. Oh, yeah. Dad says he used to bowl 10 games an hour. My God. Yeah. You need to join a bowling league. Or just hustle people. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. And then just make money off of them. Just hustle. That would be funny. Yeah. Wait, what am I at? Oh, hey, no shit. No kidding. I'm doing my best not to swear. I just wish I could translate into real life as well and not swear. But I blame it on the military. Yes. Aparlo says hi. Don't. Did you hear that? She said, hello, Aparlo. I miss you, Aparlo. I'm going to steal you, Aparlo. I mean, good luck with that. Oh, boy. That's funny. Do, do, do. Oh, yes. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Oh. Oops. Too soon. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Come on. All right, next. Kablam. Do, 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 do. Sorry, I got really distracted there for a second. It's okay. I'm trying not to be childish. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's go with that one. Yep. And then that one. Remember when, nice. That's awesome. That's a lot of fun. Back offices behind the lanes and it looked like a shot. That's cool. That's cool. Do do do. Mm-mm-mm. Come on, one more. Yeah, yeah. Gosh dang it, dude. One more. Okay. Ooh, bad guys. Actually, no, we'll go with that one. That makes sense. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Almost there, baby. Oh, man. Need my ear to pop. 1 full month in the summer break. I knew it. And I already want to go back to college. Why do you want to go back? Just, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. I love it. I already got this one, right? I did. Sweet. No. I don't know why you would want to go back. You're just that eager to learn. That's why. Come on, dude. There we go. Okay. Hey, hey. I'm bored here. Want something to do. Cooped up here because too many people, and I'm gonna go back to see my friends and bike around. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, that's a valid reason, I guess. And then you're gonna be there, and all of a sudden be like, "Oh man, I gotta write all these papers and crap." And then you're just like, "You know what? Nah." Oh man. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're in that bad part of town, and I'm like, yeah, you mean the third grader part of town where nobody got their nappy? Yeah, yeah, that would, that's not good. Where is it? There it is. Whee! Oh, yeah. Bad part of town. Yeah, it's never good. Docking request accepted. There we go. Got that one. Let's go ahead and we'll undock. Finish this up. Heck yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Goodbye. Look at that, he's just skating sideways. College town, the whole town knows me. Like I don't come out for one day and joking. There's a search party looking for me. That's awesome. I mean, that's good though. I mean, it's both a good thing and a bad thing to like know everybody and be known by everybody. It's kind of a double-edged sword. Kinda. Oh wait, that's what I wanted. Oh, not like that. That's too bright. Oh, excuse me. Done. No, what I am doing is I am doing some anomalies in 00. It's a combat anomaly. Basically, you bring in your ship, you kill wave after wave of NPCs, and then you get a bounty on them. Each one has a bounty. What I'm doing right now is all of these wrecks from those NPCs, I am salvaging them so that way I can take the salvage and the loot here. I can take it and break it down via refining it, and I can turn it into money. So that's what I am doing with that. Basically, your bot training, but salvage yarding. Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I am killing NPCs and making money off their bodies. messed up my count. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is what I am doing. New to Eve, huh? That's cool. It's an exciting time. There's just a lot to learn with this silly little game. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I messed up the count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot how to count. One, two, three, four. There's that. 8. Okay. There we go. Come on. So this single site of loot and salvage, I mean, it looks like it doesn't yield that much, like 5.7 million, but when you break it down into its raw materials, it's definitely a lot better. And, you know, that adds up very quickly, and you can turn that into other ships, which are worth even more, or, you know, other things like that. It's very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. There's just a few steps to it. But that is what I be doing. BRB. BRB.
Docking request accepted.
There we go. Another one. So I've collected some of the sites over the last few days, and this is, give or take, you know, what I have going on as far as collecting stuff. So looks like 142 million just over a couple of days. So not bad. There are definitely better ways to make money. Better ways. Who are you? I don't know who you are. A nemesis, huh? Okay. Well, that's good. We got 5 minutes. I like it.
Docking request.
5 minutes. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Tomorrow is July 1st, man. And then you'll have a brand new stretch of opportunities. It resets. So you get 10,000 skill points per day that you do at least 2 of the opportunities. And if you complete all 12 here on the spinning wheel of death, you get 225,000 as well. So yeah, you can get a lot of skill points in that month. So if a month has 30 days, there's 300,000 plus 225,000. Yeah, you get 500,000 skill points, a little over actually. But it's good stuff. You know, that's a few days of training that'll knock off a month, and then compound that with like +4s or +5s, and you know, a booster of some kind. Yeah, a cerebral accelerator. You can do a lot of good stuff with that and knock out a lot of your training time. This one is very easy. Complete 3 jumps, whether it's gates, sinos, Anzaplex jump bridges, doesn't matter. That's the easiest one. And then these other ones, if you keep um, ever marks on hand, you can, if there's a day that you don't have one, you can just, mouse over. Come on. Mouse over. Okay. Come on. You're not going to let me do it? Really? Well, normally you can just click pay for it. But anyway, so yeah, just do these. Every 3 days is a gate. Like here's some Evermarks. Here's some Skinner stuff. Here's a whopping 5 Plex and 8 million ISK. And then here, because it's different rewards for an alpha and an omega, or alpha and an omega. So that's why it's kind of split like that. That is why. But fun times. Oh. Okay, kids. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get out of here. I really need to start amping up my water intake because it's, let's see what it's at right now. So it's 93 degrees outside. Here in a couple hours, I got to go out and mow. So I'm going to go build myself up for that and be completely unready. But yeah, will Mystic be here tonight? Maybe, maybe not. I think so. We'll see, though, because she's a sneaky one. We'll see if she is. But stay happy, stay healthy, stay humble. And if you're in all this heat wave, stay cool. See you tomorrow. It'll be awesome. Another day, another dollar. Peace out. Have fun. Thank you, Aparlo, for stopping by and keeping me company. Verrucht. And also Scour on YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. But anyway, peace out. See you guys tomorrow.